Mic check, alright. Welcome to day 227 of backtesting every single day until I'm profitable. Today is Sunday, the 14th. I don't know why I say 14th of December 2025. So, I think we should just get started right away. Let me set up the mic in a few seconds. Here we go. Some light adjustments. Like this. Now, without delay, I think we should just get started. Version model 2021, here we come. Alright, so it's already on a new day, as you can see. Go to the daily time frame. Okay, I'd like to remove these drawings. Alright, so let's zoom this thing in. Okay, I think it's going to go higher. Well, the daily's been printing some bullish candles. Going to the four, actually the daily, well, there is this daily high and this high here. I'm checking the 4 hour, it's kind of like consolidating inside this range. After this run, I think maybe it could continue higher. As of now, it's still in the 4 hour gap, but on the 1 hour, what I can see, there's a sweep here, so I believe it might be heading to the next sell side. So maybe now I would expect it to run sell side and start delivering higher. That's something I would expect. We have some good London lows here. Okay, so we get a push into the 15-minute gap there. Is it a 2-minute inversion? Nope, it's shopping around, but we've inversed here, and well, we've seen this sweep here, so I think price is probably gonna head to this London low, and there's also an SMT. So let's short this thing and see. To this low. Wait a minute, 15 points. Why is the price so slow today? So this will be 520, so that's 25 micros. My stop will be at this high and take profit at this low. Damn, I'm gonna get stopped out in one candle, then price continues lower. So if I had put my stop here, I'm gonna get stopped out, but then I would have had a negative RR. So I'm grateful with what I've got, even though it was a loss, but it was a great trade. Okay, so let's wait for the next possible opportunity, which will be longing. Okay, it's consolidating somehow. Actually, it's consolidating, not somehow. It's just consolidating around. Okay, around the lows. Why is it failing to inverse multiple times? Okay, how's the S? No SMT. Where's the 930 high? Pretty somewhere around here. 931 high. Like this. Well, apparently that's too far though. But I would like to target for around just 35 points. And that's 16 micros. And take profit at this high. Sometimes I'm actually skeptical, like should I put my stop at these lows or just hold it for the long run towards these highs? Okay, now I still think we're bullish. We have a daily high here, 4 hours there. Okay, the run here. Inversion here, and price is moving so bullish, so I'd like to long it. So I'm gonna wait for the open, then in the next sweep I will long it. Okay, now we've got a 2-minute inversion. Okay, Asia highs. I think I'll target the Asia highs, and my stop will be okay. I think here's okay. Stop here, take profit at this high. It's consolidating. I don't know if we're gonna long it or do anything other than just sit and watch it. Okay, there's a run on the consolidation higher. This run here. Okay, you're in some consolidation. It might be about to drop. Like this low here, I don't know. Price looks like it's dropping now. Checking the 4-hour, price has printed some bearish candles, obviously. 1 hour. Let's see the 1 hour. Gap, and some good lows. So this will be the lowest hanging fruit, which is 18 points away, and this one, and this low here, 54 points away. Okay, it's consolidating for some reason that I don't know. I think this probably was a bank holiday. Let's check the news, because the way it's moving, bro, it's insane. It's a no news Friday, no news Monday. Yeah, let's go to the next day. So price failed to drop yesterday, obviously. Checking the 4-hour, we still have price continuing higher. So let's see if we can get in on the next run higher. There's a 1 hour gap here holding 15 minutes. There is not much as well. Okay, run on this low here. And this is generational meltdown. Well, this is a generational drop. Very crazy drop. Okay, so run on this high here, and there's an inversion. There's a small gap, but how big is it? Half. Okay, there's a run on this low. So now I'm currently stuck in between, but I'm not gonna short it obviously. I can see that there's a possibility of longs after this sweep, and the price is in a fair value gap. So I'd like to long it. There is 4 hour gap here. That's around 20 points away, so that's a low, very very low hanging fruit actually. Okay, retracement into the gap. Okay, there is this. How big is this? 20 points. Also this side, this will be like a 1-to-1 though. Okay, this was a crazy 1-to-1. Okay, you can see now the price is in the 1 hour gap. Run this high, and it's going to drop to like this low here. So this 1 minute inversion here will be an opportunity for another short. Let's see if you can target the 930 low here. Okay, so the low will be here. Okay, I'm gonna close it right here because it's going really slow. Okay, okay, seriously. We get stopped out, but it's because of this sweep here. Okay, so now price is still in the consolidation bubble, but I think maybe it's time for it to start dropping. Let's experiment that and see. Okay, there's a daily low here. Farthest target. 1 hour small gap here and low hanging fruit. That's 50 points away. There's running these highs here. These are crazy weeks. Get around on this 10 a.m. low, so new low of the candle right here, and there is an SMT. So this is a 1 minute version of these candles. This here. So buy around 12 and target this high and see. Okay, very beautiful run. Let's go to the next day. How's the weekly? Okay, weekly is still like in this gap here. When you check the daily, it's kind of inversed this gap here, but there's a auto block there. So still think maybe price could be bullish because we're in a 4-hour gap, and then the 1 hour is also moving higher. So I think I'll be targeting some good highs here if price can manage to provide an entry. Okay, well, price starts to rally right at the open. Not even a retracement for me to enter from. So how's the 1 hour? 1 hour obviously has inversed a couple gaps. 4 hour very aggressively bullish. So this will be last remaining target, which you can enter if price manages to at least retrace lower. It's target 35 points away from here. Stop at this low and take profit on this high here. Okay, well, this is luck because I don't understand why price was literally 1 point away from a take profit. There's an SMT here, so let's see what happens. If it breaks structure here, I move to break even. Will that high get hit? Let's just wait and see. Few minutes away from 12. Just close it here. The high was hit at 1, the high that I was targeting. Okay, back on the daily. Took for the 9:30 open. Run on this low. On this one, 2-minute inversion. Can have a quick 1-to-1 to this high here though. Okay, let's try long it again. The thing is, we've taken 2 trades already in the first 30 minutes of market open. that's not good. Okay, good for a gap. 1 hour run on the low and on a very big SMT. Why are these setups showing up so early? I would love to long it, but then I'm not really confident if it will go all the way to this high. Let's close 6. Yeah, expected that because that's too far. Aside from that, look at how the 4-hour just closed. What does this show? That we're going to the next sell side target, which is probably like around here. Inversion. QSMT at the high here, and a small inversion right here. Got a good run there. What is good, Sora? I trade ICT concepts. I do like inversion fair value gaps. What concepts do you trade? So this will be 525. This will be around 20 micros. Yeah. Got this inversion here. SMT at the high. It's a 5-minute gap and a 50-minute gap as well. Yo, that's really great, man. That's really great. So, for how long have you been trading? Same exact question, man. So I've been trading for 2 years, man. Like, I'm in my second year, about to finish it up, but yeah, still pushing, and I won't give up till I make it. Okay, next day. Next day is looking bullish. Remove this. Previous daily high looks like a good target. The previous daily high is 50 points away. Checking the 4 hour, we have a gap here that's holding, and the 1 hour also looking good. And there is this. So let's see where this goes. Yeah, for sure, that's really great, man. It's time to lock in. I'm from Rwanda in Africa. Where are you from? I would like to see some lows get run before I start to look for some longs. Okay, well that was so close. Let's see if there was an SMT. Well, there was some sort of an SMT actually with this low, so it might start to go higher if there's a gap, which there isn't, so I'm just gonna let it go. Okay, looks like it probably might be about to drop, but I would like to see what it does in the next few minutes. Oh, that's great, man. That's great. Really think that someday when I become profitable, I will travel to South Africa and have a good time there, because that's also one of the goals that I have with my trading. Just get rich and start traveling. So if I get the chance to remember your username, I will obviously link you up. But how? Anyways, nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you. Okay, we're getting some sort of inversions here. 2 minute has already inversed. There's an SMT here. It's not looking like the best. Gonna let it just dance around. Okay, so you can see that the 4 hour closed, still closed bullish, even though like it first started to, it wasn't moving well at first. Sorry. So maybe now will be the time where I try to long it. What session do you trade? I trade the New York session, New York opening, AM. Alrighty, we have this inversion here, and the sweep, and the inversion here. Actually, sorry, the SMT here. So maybe this 945 high will be great. Will be a great target. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. The Lord has the best in store for us. So let me be taking 12 micros here and see if we can get 2.4. Thanks, fam. Thank you, for real. Thank you. That really gives me the energy to keep pushing, and join the Discord for some chill vibes. We do have some chit chat sometime, even though it hasn't grown that much yet, but it'll be great to have you there. Okay, looks like price really wants to dump, but we're just gonna sit and wait. It's really consolidating. Yep, we're done. Let's head to the next day now. Wait, mood trading, why did you retract your message, fam? Okay, let's see. Daily, it's dropping up. We have very big wicks. 4 hour, good land on the rose and gap. So I think it's going to go higher today. After this good run here, there's a run on liquidity. We've got this. What's up, more trading? What is good? You can see we've retracted some messages earlier. How's your weekend going, man? How's your weekend? And how are you celebrating the birthday? I'm checking the 1 hour. There's an inversion already. Still would like to long it to these highs, this one and this one. So let's check. Let's wait for a bit and check it out. Okay, we get a hit on the high. So in the first 11 minutes, price hits our target. Crazy move. Not the best. Not the best thing NQ could do. Trust me, bro. Mood trading, what should I trust you on? What do you mean trust me on this? Yes, alright. I do trade some certain macros like 950 to 950 to 1010 and 1050 to 1110. Only two macros. And aside from that, okay, now here comes an inversion. After this, a sweep of low, and it's a 15-minute gap, so I think it could expand. Sweep of low, and it's a 15-minute gap, so I think it could expand to this high here if price is still bullish. So let's use the 2-minute gap and see. So stop will be here and take profit here. Shoot. Let's check the daily. Okay, is this like some sort of retracement? I don't know. Let's go to the next day. So gap here. Lowest hanging fruit is 20 points away. All-time high is 90 points away. Well, this is some sort of consolidation here, but if this gap here can get inversed, then I will try to long it. Yeah, for sure. I realized that I longed it at a very, very high area. It had moved for like, I don't know, that day was, let me check. That day had already moved for around, this day had moved 250 points because the PM session didn't move much, but I tried to long it in the premium, so that was the mistake there. I recognize that. For sure, for sure. Now, as of now, I think we're in discount, obviously. There is this. Checking the 5. It's been chopping up. The 1 minute, the 1 minute is not the best, but the 2, well, we have a gap there that just got inversed. So maybe now I think can long it towards this high here. Yeah, that's what I think that could happen for a good long. And my stop I would like to put it somewhere close to this low here. Stop will be here and take profit at this high. Jesus Christ, Lord. What kind of retracement is that? Okay, price is halfway there. And then we got stopped out at break even. I think this was like some news. Insane drop. Really insane drop, but not the worst. Well, I thought that this low resistance will get taken and this high, but end up becoming a stop out. But either way, I think it could still go higher. Okay, it's consolidating. It's not going anywhere serious at this time. That was a really crazy stop. That was a crazy stop for sure. There's this. Let's head to the next day. Okay, well, I don't know why price keeps falling shy of the all-time high, but as of now it's 60 points away. Checking the 4-hour, price has retraced into the 4-hour. It might even go deeper to this discount gap here, this discount 4-hour gap, but let's check the 1 hour. 1 hour also has a gap here and another one here, with this being a closed low from Asia session. So there's a possibility that this low gets run, then price starts to distribute higher. That's what I would like to see on the day. This year is 2021. I don't know why it's dropping like this, but 2021 was a very crazy time. It's kind of like 2020. Okay, well, this is an insane open. Also, price also taps into this 1 hour gap here at the low. Wow. Okay. Look at how close how ES is close to this low while NQ is at this high. Okay. Well, we have now an SMT here. Checking the 1 hour, well, have a good grab of liquidity. It's a retracement to discount, and we also have this run. It's a small 5-minute gap here. It's actually a BPR, so we can target these relatively equal highs. So that will be a great one. It's around 40 points away. Let's take this long here and see. It's 500 over 34. That's 14 micros. Let's keep the consistent risk. So, Sora, do you trade like NQ and ES or you do Forex? Oh, for sure, that's really great, Sora. And as for more trading, well, I understand. I also notice sometimes that it retraces into gaps, but I don't know if it's the problem with my system or it's about adjusting with the conditions. Because my system surely works. Because if I show you the statistics from 2024, like the backtesting session, you like the entries were very on point with the trades. Like I enter, it pushes higher, retraces, then starts to go straight to the take profit. Like let me show you a small example, maybe from the 2024. Where is it? This one right here. Uh, well, it has the best results so far, but I would like to show you like how it looks like, how my best wins were looking like. Where is it? It's just that okay, I think it's maybe that sometimes in 2021 price was too choppy and it was like consolidating most of the time. But other than that, it it really goes well. Like let me show you an example here. This trade I took it. Okay, disregard these arrows. I took it from this sweep here, right? You can see that there is an inversion here, and then I enter at this candle, targeting where this high, and you can see that price retraces a little bit lower, then starts to go higher. This is one scenario. Another next win that I took, well, okay, this looks like it was a break even. I don't know what this was. Let's check the next trade, obviously. Let me show you how my wins like were really absurd. Like it's not about the problem of the model. I think it's just market conditions. Maybe what I could learn is trying to fix the way I adjust to market conditions. Because except from that, everything else works as expected. Like for example, look at this scenario here. We have a liquidity sweep. We've got the inversion here. I take my entry. Did I wait for the retracement to this gap? No, because my model most of the time show this thing to me. So I believe maybe if I were in 2021, I would try to adjust to the conditions. And yeah, that's why I think I'm trading the model as good as I can. It's just that sometimes the market conditions are not the best. Okay, let's get back to 2021 model. We still got 10 minutes till it's 1 hour. I never finished backtesting before an hour is in, except if there is like some case that calls that. But price is consolidating as of now. No clear target. Okay, now you get a break of structure at this high. I'd like to check the 15-minute how it's looking. Okay, crazy straightforward consolidation. 1 hour. Same thing. Let's just keep it like this and see. Okay, we've got a small 5-minute inversion there. I'd like to trade to this low here. You can see having some good breaks of structure, so I'd like to trade to break even there. Price doesn't want to go to this high, but what I can see is that this one here has been run, and since it's already 11, I'm gonna close it right here and wait for the rest to move or consolidate. We're in lunch hour and price hasn't actually price hits take profit in lunch hour at 204. I mean 1204. So eventually take profit got hit just out of session, slightly out of session, but that's okay. So one thing here is that I was correct about the bias entry. Everything else presented a good model, but there was some sort of consolidation around here. You can see price spent around 40 minutes without direction, then started to pick up a little bit slowly, consolidated for a while, then a few candles to hit take profit. Let's skip to the next day. So it's the daily. You can see yesterday the all-time high got hit, so that's really great. That means that if we try to long this thing, we'll be targeting like standard deviation or some place like that. I think sometimes when a setup presents itself even outside of micro times, those trades can be taken. Obviously, I also take some trades outside of macro. What a macro confirms to me, if I get the chance to see a trade in the macro, then that's an extra confluence. But if it's not in a macro, that doesn't mean that it's not a valid trade, because some confluences can be optional. So we have a one hour liquidity run on this low. There's a chance that it could continue lower, but I would like to see it reject and continue to this high here. Let's wait for the 9:30 open. Okay, there's the drop. Well, this is too massive. Alright, so I think maybe it's starting to pick up the bullish momentum, and you can see a couple inversions on the 1 minute. I mean, yeah, it's not 1 minute, 2 minutes, no inversion. One bad thing about this trade is that we still have a couple gaps, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the only bad thing, but other than that, the setup would have been great. But let's take it and see if it would end up hitting these highs here, relatively equal highs from 757 and 825. Yeah, let's see. These relatively equal highs will be a good target. Take profit at the high, stop below the inversion. I got this candle here around 26 points, so that's 10 micros, or just one mini. Alright, my stop was at this low, take profit at this high. 500 bucks. Yeah, this was the 9:30 trader swing. You can see it run this low here, and this one, Asia low in general. If it manages to break above this high, it will be setting a good momentum for bullishness. But ES has failed. Keep noticing this. ES has failed. ES has failed to run this high, so I will be cautious with my stop. Okay, there it goes. I'm gonna close the position here. You can see we would have ended up hitting break even, because ES is going really slow. At least if ES was here or close to this high, I would hold the position, but ES is way too far comparing to where NQ was, so that correlation tipped me off, if you can say. Let's go to the next day. yesterday was bearish. Got a small win, close to break even actually. And then, why don't you trade those hours, man? Because that's the New York Open. So why wouldn't you trade them? Okay. Now I'm quite biased here. Yeah, for sure that was drop central. So I quite puzzled here because we have a couple inversions and there's this, but I don't like shorting all-time highs. I'd like to see it in another perspective and see how it looks like. There is some good chop here. Well, one thing I can notice is that we have a good for a gap here and a good low. So the model I will trade here would be the same model, but I would go with the concepts from this ICT video that says one setup for life, like price delivering from buy side to sell side and sell side to buy side. I think that's what I would go with here because price is in choppy direction, like inverse these gaps, fails to hit any sell side targets. So I think it's gonna chop or maybe hit some sell side for me to start targeting some highs. Okay, run on the high right there. Let's wait for 9:30 market open. There goes the run. Then it starts to go lower. Well, I would love to short it, but there is no inversion. So there is this here, run on the high. I think it's not going to hit this low, and another good thing is that this is the 8 a.m. no, not the 8:30. Sorry. Right. Are there inversions? Nope. Would I short this based off of the inversion model? Obviously not, but if you can have some discretion move here and short it. Let's see if the 3-minute closes here, then we can short it, which it doesn't, so we still have to wait. Okay, looks like it's going to continue going higher. Let's stay breathe and see if it will end up at least reaching this low here. I think I'm not gonna trade on this day. I'd rather wait for the next day. See how it shows up. Okay, so turns out we're dropping after hitting all-time highs, but with these wicks we might be about to start rallying higher, but we'll see in the next session because today's backtesting session is over. And shout out and a great thanks to Sora and Mood Trading who were here and made this session fun. I hope we all become profitable together, and guys, we will never give up. The only way trading cannot work is if we give up. So we gotta stay locked in, stay humble, and lock in the profits. So keep putting in the work. God bless you. Have a nice week ahead. Until tomorrow.